Greetings and welcome to another weekly vault video with me, Treggyz. Hopefully, today goes well, considering there's a new little mini patch out. Not much to do, but there are always vaults to open, so let's get into it, shall we? That's right. Alright. Treat me well today. Goddamn flame vents. That ring might be really nice for arms. And I also see the test pilot go pack, of course. Those are all both heroes, so probably not real. And there's already anyone who didn't see my video the other day, we definitely killed Sprocketmonger this last week on my warrior, so happy to see a piece of his already in the vault, even though I'm not actually sure I'd take the go pack. It would be kind of cool to get it, but I think I want to sim to be safe. I imagine shoulders, tier shoulders would be the best, safest pick, but also the ring for arms might be good, because I'm pretty sure this last week I was simming and I actually took off my Cersei Circlet for the first time. Tier shoulders are the surprising winner. Not so surprising, get them. Like, the go pack is cool and all, but I am pretty sure the tier shoulders are just a safe pick, although I'm also gonna sim real fast for arms. Give that ring a good honest chance. And nice to see the go pack up here, but I think it's definitely a pick between these two. And it's like overall safe pick in tier shoulders, or maybe a really nice arms ring. We'll find out in a second here. Of course, as I look, there's something broken with the patch, so maybe some of my other vaults might be a little interesting, because I guess there's a chance at double reward. Chance at 2 items popping up in the vault. I guess it was only this character in my DK who probably had a chance at that happening. Alright, tier shoulders, sat on it, simmed it, definitely sending it. Hopefully my DK won't get screwed by multiple rewards, multiple of the same thing popping up. Gotta love patch day. Or something breaks, even though it's like you'd think nothing would actually change with the system, but you never know. Keep on moving. Because of the patch and everything, I ended up taking like a little nap, and my nap went along, so I kind of don't have much time to do things, so gotta keep it moving for sure. Alright, Vault, treat me good. Don't double down on me. Ooh. Ooh. I guess there's sort of an example of it, kinda. Even though it's a myth leg and a hero leg. Both tier, but... Hey, I remember this belt. It showed up in my Warrior's first Mythic Raid vault thing. That was annoying. But I definitely went ooh at the Ayakazan, because if there was a time for me to get Ayakazan, it's gonna be from the vault. But do I actually go for Ayakazan as like a blood DK? Because I'd only use it in raid. Like I do DPS keys occasionally, but for keys, Ayakazan kinda not good. It's like if tank sitting was a more reliable thing to do, I'd probably sim, but I think the good pick to do is just literally take the Ayakazan, use it for longer prog fights that I might have in the future in raid, because yeah. If there's ever a time to get Ayakazan, it's here, because I would never take one from raid on my DK. Too many other people want that trinket, and being a loot master in the guild that does this character's raid, if I got it, I'd probably have people riding. Unless it was like the last, I don't know, last week or something, they'd probably be like, ah, everyone already got one already. Don't worry about it. Alright, moving on. Big things incoming. Gotta love patch day where it's popping the same quest up every time. Should be on prod. Oh boy. Huh, should I take the helmet? Which would be very nice because I got a champ helmet, or do I go for the big ol' myth thing that I literally was in prospect to get this thing showing up? Because this trinket is crazy. I will very much just not even think about it and take that. Very, very good trinket. Easy pick. W, Paladin Vault. I knew it was going to happen. Easiest vault pick of my life. Don't have to think about it for even a second. I love those days. Will lightning strike twice? No, very much no. Yikes. It's too good to be true. Something had to be sacrificed after that Paladin Vault. And I don't think any of this is any good at all. I think I already have. I don't have hero legs. Well, I think my options are hero legs to not twist right now, but in, you know, next week when we get the new twist, or I go for a neck and I get free neck upgrade because I still got a champ neck. Which is very exciting, but I think that's kind of my best guess, or I go for obviously 10 tokens total on my mage because I'm an idiot. That one week I picked tokens, but this thing is so worthless though. It's only there for crest upgrade things. I don't want to pick tokens. I was very happy after my Paladin Vault, but now I'm a little sad. So well. Technically still useful. When I get myself a nice neck on my mage, it'll be worth it. I only got two more real vaults. Alright. Treat me right, come on. I should have rolled the bones. Ooh. Who needs to roll the bones? That is pretty good. I don't think there's a... Oh, there is a weapon. There is like a cantrip weapon for, I would assume, eventually for me to get like either the fist weapon from Muggsy or the other weapon from Gallywix. But because I don't really raid on my other characters, this is probably one of the better items to get because I like the old crit verse weapons. I was gonna craft myself this other weapon. I'm gonna recraft this one up, but if I just pick this from the vault, I don't need to worry about it. It's like literally my plan. I had the gilded crest ready for it too. I was just gonna craft it up, but hey, I'll just take a way better weapon, straight up. Heck yeah. One more quick little vault to do, or at least one more real vault. I did a bunch of delves last week, so I think what I'm gonna do is when I do my little weekly recap stuff, I'm gonna go through my delve vaults, and it'll just be kind of like background stuff to look at. I got one more 10 to open. Sucked Treggyz. Sucked real good this week. Or last week, I suppose. If I get a good item here, we'll see if I suck Treggyz suck good this week too. Let us see. Carved Blaziken wax. Hold up, isn't this trinket actually not bad? I don't think it's necessarily like the best trinket for casters, but isn't it not bad? It's an alternative for demo, but I don't really play demo. It's the only option, so I know I'm taking it anyway. Just trying to like look and see like who I should be excited for this thing on. What does Blood Mallet say? What's up there? Kind of like the 9th trinket, the 10th trinket. I can't quite count. Warrior main can't count. One way or another, it'll be cheaper crest on all my future trinkets because I already had this from a few weeks ago. So I have 2 myth slot trinkets or whatever. So if I want to go pump up this Funhouse lens or whatever else, this reverb radio, I can just go do that now. I suppose for the real vaults, that's it. I do have some more Delver vaults to go through, and I'll just like do that while I talk about how last week went. Do my usual recap spiel. So last week was a pretty technically successful week, I guess, for raiding both my guilds. The bosses that were meant to be killed were indeed killed, but it seemed like for both Pervade and Wa, it's like both of the bosses that I wanted to do, being Cauldron Carnage for Evade, my casual guild, and Wa, so we were looking to do Sprocketmonger. Both bosses were killed, of course, but it was kind of like at the very end of the last raid night. Look at this garbage Mancer fucking trinket. That thing is so trash. I already have hero shoulders. It's leech upgrade on shoulders. I don't have a weapon yet. Like, I haven't played my monk. Like, I managed to get heroic tier on my monk, and then I just like bounced. I didn't play it anymore. I got like this from a delve, and I just like stopped playing this character. Even though I still enjoy Brewmaster, just yeah. I'm not taking a veteran weapon, man. No, I'm just not. Leech shoulders. I guess so. I don't know. That's a really pathetic upgrade, but whatever. It's a side. This is like alt. You know, alt tank number 4 or whatever. It's like, it's very kind of bottom of the list. I still have fun playing my Brewmaster, but yeah, it's like it's only 645. It's not gonna worry. I'm not worried about like getting perfect stuff on it. If I was trying to get perfect stuff on, I want to try to do a key. Let's talk about Evade primarily first. Again, both guilds killed their bosses, but it was like the end. It was like the last thing done, the last raid night possible. Cauldron isn't like too crazy of a fight, but we were definitely just like in a rut in Evade, just going through like the motions of like getting to the same. I think we got the bosses to like 35%, like multiple pulls in a row, and it just like then like it just went bad, or like, you know, oh, the bomb was put in a weird spot so people didn't soak it or whatever, and it was just a nightmare. But the actual kill pull we got of it was a real slog. We're like, I should have probably called the wipe and just like go again, but at the same time I just knew that we could still do it, so I just like held on and was like, just keep going. We'll just do like an extra intermission or two. And we definitely did that because we had like it was like a 9-minute kill of Cauldron, which was probably okay the first few weeks. And it's still okay for like a first kill. Like, there's nothing really wrong with like doing like a really long kill for your first time around for any mythic boss. As long as there's no like, there's definitely no hard enrage for Cauldron, so we definitely got away with it. But turns out when you have like 4 DPS down the last 5 minutes or so, the fight takes forever. Like, actually, literally forever. Actually, I think I did a delve on my Demon Hunter. Look, man, I was hunting for delve achievements last week, so I did delves on some questionable weird characters. Yeah, Cauldron Carnage down, and I'm really hoping that it's like that's the only time I'm ever fighting that boss for 10 minutes. I know that like first week, what people were doing, because the boss didn't have an enrage when you killed one, you would like you would have the entire raid send on Florendo or whatever. You would kill Florendo and then just like have your, more than likely just your tanks whittle down the monkey very, very slowly. Yeah, I guess I just go for leg. It's like, if this wasn't, if this has been hero track, this might have been not bad. Look at how stacked these bracers are. If they were hero track, those would be kind of insane, but they're champ. That's how it goes, right? Is it raining? It's very dark in Dornegal. And if Wah was better. Like, I don't like, we needed a lot longer for Sprocketmonger, but at least we still killed it. Like, that was definitely the happy ending to the night, as we killed Sprocketmonger with like 10, 15-ish minutes left. I can't remember exactly when we killed it. I just remember it was later on in the night, so it's like, dang, it was like almost down to the wire. Sprocketmonger's a sick fight, man. Like that fight is really good that I didn't mind doing it for so long, but I was still like starting to lose my mind doing Sprocketmonger for, you know, like 5 hours straight of raid or whatever combined. It's like when we should have been able to kill it a bit sooner. Now, that fight is very good. Funhouse Lens, there's no real choice there. Yeah, Sprocketmonger's down, and I assume, obviously we're going to be starting One-Armed Bandit, which might be another long bit of Prog, because I definitely know that the last few bosses of the raid are like the hardest, but I suspect we'll do fine. Pretty sure, I think I did 2 delves on this character. My other warrior, fucking Treggyz. Or I might have gotten caught in between delves. Either I got a single delve slot or I got no delves. Apparently I have a selection to make, so I can't hearth because this character's hearth still set to Dalaran for some reason. Only been sent myself back there 3 or 4 times. God, I don't know what else to say about Sprocketmonger. I felt like I had more thoughts to share, but I don't actually think I got anything else to say. Just happy to kill it. I guess on the actual kill, I had like a funny moment. I might include it. I almost died. I almost killed myself because I didn't do the gate to avoid the knockback, and was able to save myself by being a lizard on my warrior. That's a little curious. I thought that mount wasn't available for a hot minute. Or did it break? Did they break it with the patch? That like you can get Florendo now? It wouldn't surprise me. Indeed, there it is on Wowhead. Player supporting bonus raid rep damage buff with the launch. So like, you just log in and apparently get put up to level 20 apparently. I would not, if that happens to you and you haven't already done so, I would not buy the thing in case you get in trouble for it. I mean, more than likely Blizzard just roll back your rep on the thing to the level 9 this week and take the mount away. But gotta love week 1 of the patch where the Blizzard breaks stuff and stuff happens. Big Treggyz loot. Oh, I did do 4. I thought I only did 1, but that's how it goes. Look at that upgrade. This character has some really interesting gear on. Or it had interesting gear on. I had like this character had Shadowland shoulders on not too long ago. I've mostly fixed everything, although I've decided for the moment to keep wearing these boots, despite I bought green boots to wear. But I just figured that these boots with minor speed increase have more character, you know? So I just figured I'd keep wearing them for now. Because this character ain't gonna do anything. It's not a real boy. So I don't think I have anything to do. Yeah, this character got some interesting pieces on it. It had a lot of trash in its bags when I cleaned it yesterday. I had like BFA World Quest trinkets sitting in my bags for some reason still, even though it's like I'm definitely never gonna use a 76 eye level BFA World Quest trinket on this character at this point. Although arguably maybe it still could have used it because this character was real bad, real bad. But I feel like I had more to mention, but because I can't remember it, I'm gonna say like that's basically it. My one last final parting thing I want to mention: a cool YouTube goal I recently hit, and by recently I do mean like as of today. Let me get it up. I had as an awesome random side thing happen to me. I have my first YouTube short, one of my first few shorts that's hitting. It's hit over 10K views, and I know what you're thinking. Like, man, that's not all that impressive. But when you kind of look at the history of this short, where it's like it launched October 12th of 2023. This shirt's been out for quite a while, and if you look at I don't know if you're supposed to show this or not, but I'm showing it anyway. I don't care. You can see it kind of like it launched. It got a big spike right away in the first few days. It went up to 1,000 views, and then it kind of just sat there for actually about a year, and it only had like a handful of views, and then it just like started slowly climbing up. And like I mentioned this in a video, this same short a while back. It's like, oh, it's really cool that this like old short of mine is getting still getting some views. I think it was around this point. It's like, oh, it's really cool that this like random short that I dropped a few years ago, it's decided all of a sudden to have a second life, and it's getting watched again. But now, here I am just a few months later, and 10,000 views on it, and it's a really good short. It's definitely one of the shorts I'm very proud of. It's one of the ones I edited, so I figured I'd give it a fresh watch on the video.
Oh look, I'll save you, Monk. I don't know if I can save myself in a moment here once all this stuff starts bolstering. I'll be fine. Maybe not, maybe not. It was like, oh god, my whole health bar just disappeared, and I was like definitely like a global away from pressing Death Strike.
Back in the good old days of no camera.
That was some spooks. It's fucking October, it's spooky season, and I'm playing Death Knight. How fitting. Oh,
although they changed how Death Strike works, it's you can still have like moments like that where you just like full heal. You're not supposed to do that anymore. It's supposed to have like a cap on its healing. But I know, like, I guess it's like whenever you got like vamp blood on you, or maybe like some healer, I don't know, healer amp stuff. If that's even a thing, you can still just like pop yourself up really quickly. Yeah, it's really cool to have a short like this go all the way. Makes me pretty happy nowadays to see some old good content of mine still kicking, still got some life in it. And again, it's just kind of cool to watch this thing like go from, again, kind of being flatlined for a year to just slowly like it's just like literally been like every time I go and look at this thing is like sitting around 200 300 views for the last 48 hours, and it's just like it's spiked, and it's like awesome to see this. In the last month alone, it's gotten 3K views. This is my like old reliable right now, and it's awesome to see. I just wanted to share that little fun bit. Like, I've been watching this and I've been waiting for like basically to mention it again when it hit 10K, because I was going to talk about it again like 2 or 3 weeks back, but it's like, wait a second, maybe just hold up till it hits 10K, and then I'll mention it then. I love that. Love that little short. It's a good time. And yeah, I definitely think with that, I think it's time to call it, because I got a lot of video to make and not much time before my raid later. So hopefully I'll be able to get this thing out in time, or at least have it launched during the raid. As long as I get it rendered and stuff, I'll be fine. So I'll see everybody then. Thanks again for watching. I'll be back next week. Hopefully you enjoyed. Best of luck in the vaults, all that good stuff. I don't have a reliable outro, but yeah, I'll see everybody then. Goodbye.